We started direction. Yeah. So who are you, Mr. Upesh Vetsa?
Okay, cool. So I run a seven-figure web design agency. I'm still a student. I'm 20 years old. I also do coaching. I also sell digital products. And if I have to talk about what we specialize in, we try to bring in revenue for our clients through websites. So basically, we try to design strategy-led websites which generate revenue for the clients. And the industry average rate of conversion rates is what I'm talking about is around 3 to 5%. We try to aim for like 4 to 6%. That is where we try to stand out. We have proven record of generating $3.4 million for our clients in the past 1 year, I would say, because I have started this in like last October, and right now it's November, so it's just like 1 year or something like that. And my clients already got to see the revenue, and that is what I'm proud of. $3.4 million in revenue from all my clients included.
Perfect. Perfect. You basically marketed, yeah.
Yes.
We're watching this. But that's not the point. Let's focus on the coaching that that we have done. So the one story sequences that you posted with the high ticket coaching offer. Walk me through the numbers that we have closed these together.
Okay. So if I'm talking about the story sequences, I have just put only once for the batch one, I would say, when I started this coaching. Before that, I had no clue what to put, how to monetize my own audience, because I had the only pack where I can close clients, but not the audience which are who are following me. So I came to you. You gave me the strategy about how we can close high ticket deals. Even though
No, no, walk me through your numbers of how many deals you have closed firstly.
deals, I think overall it's 2.74 lakhs INR or $3,200 ish,
Okay,
and the in the span of 3 days, I would say, with just four mentees.
perfect. And then talking about the digital products, how many have you done from the time that we have started working together?
Uh, from the point where we started working together, I
The
think
low ticket offer.
over. I'm having two digital products. One is the bill-in, one is the agency OS. Combining, I think we made around 2 lakhs, I would say, combining both
Perfect.
of them.
Perfect. Perfect, Rupesh. So, just to, like since we have established what you have done until now, so Rupesh basically does high ticket coaching for, uh, aspiring web developers and who wants to build a web development agency and how to, how can they build a personal brand and how to attract clients for their web development agency. So it's an end-to-end entire one-to-one high ticket mentorship. Along with that, the low ticket offers is basically he sells digital products with his Notion template systems that he run all the copy, the GPTs and stuff, along with the recorded sessions of the one-on-one thing as well as the low ticket offer. So, just walk me through like how, like in the firstly, like I would like to ask you some questions in terms of before actually we working together. So, did you even think of uh coaching or starting an info offer, a high ticket info offer? And did you, in the first place, think that people in India would pay you that much amount of money in terms of
Mm,
coaching, and you could also close those kind of deals?
got it. So yeah, even before we started with this journey, I tried multiple different things where I signed up on TopMate, if you know it, and then I created multiple, booking sessions where the 30 minutes of booking session with me was around 750 rupees, and for 1 hour of strategy call to
That's crazy.
app on how to do your stuff, it's around 6,000 INR. But still, people were hesitant to pay even the 6,000 rupees because obviously they were not seeing the value, through that. And obviously, it took a lot of time from me. I was literally burned out through that, and I mean, I didn't see any sales through that. And that was the before, and yep, that was the case.
So, did you think that you would charge high ticket in India, especially with the
Mm,
coaching that you're doing?
no.
What was the thing that you thought people would pay for you? The 6,000 rupees?
I mean, yeah, I thought 6,000 rupees for 1 hour of coaching. I thought, yep,
Was already high.
yeah, it's already high, and people, no, they didn't see the value in coming through that. So obviously, they weren't open for paying that.
Perfect. So, walk me through, first of all, like in terms of actually, after we started working together, like what was that one thing that you thought, okay, damn, this is crazy in terms of actually, like you'll find that it's right, like, damn, this is going to work out. And so what was that thing for you?
Two things. One is the mindset. Two is the story sequences. I never put story sequences ever in my life, and after working with you, I got to understand the algorithm and everything, and got to know how to monetize the people, like the audience I'm having. And if I'm talking about the mindset, I never really had that mindset that I would be able to close high ticket just through coaching, right? And though I mean they were the only two things that really changed, and it really flipped the game what I was having in my mind, to be honest.
Perfect.
So that was the time.
So guys, like when he talks about story sequences, it's basically the funnel that we've designed for him, in terms of getting the people through his personal brand to his coaching offer. Again, like in terms of the, like how do you think it provided, like what was the main thing in terms of actually, because we also, I know we had some calls about, targeting the ICP, and then, posting content in a way, creating ideas. Because I remember that we have a call one day where I give you an entire ideas of, how you can target the ICP, and the GPT writer that, targets complete ICP in terms of the strategy part as well.
Yep.
Do you think that that helped you with, getting attracting these people onto your thing, as well as also attracting your paying customers for your website?
Yep, exactly. Because before that, I was really struggling with the ICP part, because my ICP was broken, to be honest. Because I was targeting random people. I was just following the smack of just going viral, right?
Yeah.
And it was not attracting the right audience, I would say.
Establishing the trust. Yeah.
Yep, exactly, I would say that. And the people who are enough at a stage to pay me the high ticket coaching thing, they weren't there. And after working with you, and after going through those calls and roadmaps and everything, I got a clear idea about how to do the ICP, how to market it, and how to train the audience, I would say, from that thing, right? And I also got to know what should be the content structure, how it should be published. I also got to I mean got the help in writing the scripts, because you got the writer, right? So that really how do I say this? Um, Finalized the whole process of the script writing, the addition, and everything. Because with that, I was able to generate ideas like in like seconds,
Yeah.
and it wrote the scripts, and all I had to do was just change the hooks and just my tonality. Apart from that, the content is on point, and that attracted the right audience for the coaching offer, and
Perfect.
that's when I got close high ticket sales.
Perfect. So talk me through your, the experiences, for example, if you can give me a clear bridge, like for example, before working with me, you're at point A, and after working with me, you're at point B. Can you clearly define those 2 points?
Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, I was charging 750 rupees for like 30 minutes of consultation, and 6,000 rupees for a proper strategy consultation, right? And obviously, even if I was charging that, obviously I wouldn't be able to provide the value. Second, I was not providing the value upfront that people are gonna pay 6,000 for something, and because they can see the ROI, right, to the top mate. And even though I had a massive audience, I was not able to monetize them. That was me, a point A, and undesired state, I would say. And after working with you, which is point B, the desired state is basically I was able to close multiple figures, in just like in the span of 2 to 3 days. And after only posting one story sequence, not any two, just only one,
Yeah.
and I was close, 3 lakhs in cash and 100% profit margin, obviously. And
You got more business that you can handle. Like,
yeah,
actually.
exactly. I mean, everything was done through DMs, no discovery calls, nothing, just through
Yeah.
DM messages. And that was the thing where I was,
Friend.
yep, where I was thinking to to charge 6,000 rupees for 1 hour consultation call. I'm charging anywhere around 25,000 rupees for that same strategy call, but for multiple people,
Yeah.
right?
Perfect.
So that is the point where I got to after working
Yeah.
with you.
Perfect. See, a lot of people, one question that I want to ask you, or, one question that you want to answer per person is, a lot of people right now, first of all, are skeptical about actually starting a personal brand.
Hmm.
So I need you to answer these two questions. I'll tell you the second question. So one is they are, kind of skeptical about starting a personal brand. They don't really see the opportunity there because people think there are a lot many people already on personal brand space. So they think that, oh shit, I'm already too late and stuff. And second question is, a lot of people think they need crazy amount of expertise to start an info offer, or for example, do you remember the first call that we had? I told you that you told me, like, I pitched you this, the yeah. So I pitched to the offer that, Rupesh, I think you can also do offer right now because you already have an audience that you can monetize and you're already running an agency. But I remember you telling me that, let me scale my agency to a certain height and then start doing it. But like, I think I remember telling you that, see, you can be there for sure. But right now, there are hundreds and hundreds of people who want to be in the position that you are in currently today, where you can provide them value with all the experience that you have garnered over the last couple of years, right?
Definitely.
So, because a lot of people think that they need to reach a certain point. For example, they need to reach 10K in order to start, this offer, or they have to be an expert, which not, like there is multiple, like it's a never-ending game. Becoming an expert is a never-ending game. A lot of people think that. What do you have to tell these people in terms of starting an info or starting a personal brand? So answer these two questions to me.
Got it. So talking about the personal brand, everyone will be having their own timeline. Even when I got started, there were hundreds of people who were in the web dev agency. I was in a super saturated market because AI was there. Everyone is into design, everyone is into development, everyone were building a personal brands, right? Even I thought I was late, but I still kept going. And the reason that I'm here today is just because I didn't give a shit about what others are doing. It's my talent, and I just kept going, right? And if I have to talk about the internalities, then I have my own USPs, I have my own positioning and stuff, which helped me start out from the crowd. That is one thing that I would suggest to every person who is starting the personal brand.
But don't you think people will develop it over time the once they start doing it?
Yeah, definitely. That is the case, right? So once they start doing it, that is when they're gonna understand that what is that stuff that's gonna differ them from the others, and
Yeah.
they unravel it down the line, I would say.
Yeah.
Right. And talking about starting the info offer, well, everyone has their own values, everyone has their own expertise, everyone would be having their own USP, rise. So if I'm talking about me and my fellow competitor, he would be having his own USP, and he would be charging more because of his own USP opposition, right? And I would be definitely paying him X amount of money to learn that because that is what it's gonna bring me sales. So if I'm looking up to someone who is already in the same niche and who's already doing better, I would obviously be, investing X amount of money because that is going to bring me the ROI down the line. Maybe not immediately, but down the line for sure. That if I'm gonna use those principles and strategies, it's gonna definitely do that. So let's say if you're starting in for offer and people who are inferior to you or who are looking up to you, you can definitely provide the value, and in return you can get the cash where they're gonna get your time, right? So that is how the trade is gonna be.
The
And
value exchange.
yep, exactly. So you're gonna trade your time for the money, and yep, that definitely works.
Perfect. So, just to give an experience, just to, for example, you're telling, this to someone else. Imagine you're not talking to me right now. You're maybe like you're talking to some guy called Suresh or, someone. How would you explain to him the kind of experience that you had with working with Varshit?
Okay. Cool. So let's say you are someone who's gonna choose worship over other people, who's gonna help you out, unravel that path. Then I would definitely recommend worship over others because the way he actually provides the content or the strategy, that that can be easily digestible, right? I was never into coaching, never wanted to do coaching, but after talking to Varshit, after him breaking down the strategies and everything, I got to understand what exactly is info, what is the potential in there. And even if I'm just starting out on the info, he would literally help you to understand the game right from the basics. And he has all the templates, he has all the systems that has working for him, that has working for his all of the mentees, and it has even worked for me, right? If I'm saying I closed 3 lakhs in 3 days, which sounds insane, but that's true, right? So after implementing his strategies and everything, that should really work, right? So I'm just not saying this out of the blue, right? It has worked for me, and I have done that, and all his mentors have done that. So his strategies were clear, the roadmap was clear. He always, puts and takes action on time, I would say. He's very accountable when it comes to this. And he would definitely help you wherever you're stuck, even that, let's say that could be macro or that could be major. He's going to be with you for all the stuff. And I would definitely recommend him.
Perfect, man. Thanks for that. So yeah, like for example, if again, like I think you've already answered the question that I wanted to ask in the next question, but thanks for it, brother. So what's the coming plan in terms of scaling forward in the Q1 2026?
Are you talking about the coaching or are you talking about my
The info, and how we going, like the discussion that we had in terms of scaling of brand as well as your info of it.
Hmm. So if I'm talking about the personal brand, I'm currently holding 36K. My goal is to hit uh, at least 45 to 50 by the end of Q1. And through that, my goal is to generate at least 6 to 7 or 8 lakhs through that. And from there, um, obviously, I want to coach a lot of people, and I want to make sure that they get the ROI of what they are already investing. And my goal is to help them make what they have invested so far in the span of 5 to 6 months, right?
Yeah.
And that
So
is my
yeah. So if we talk about the monthly revenue goals, what is that looking like? Around 10K with question?
uh yeah, that's definitely one of my goals, right? When it
Yeah.
comes to
Perfect.
certain is something that I'm really looking for.
Yeah,
So
perfect, man. I think we can do that because if you're able to close 3 lakhs for 3 deals, especially with the kind of traffic that we had, now we're pumping out so much content right now in terms of attracting the right ICP. I know for a fact we'll be able to crush the goal pretty easy. And then again, like moving forward, I also want to discuss with you about how we're going to dial down our YouTube strategy in terms of nurturing our people and then building the trust, something that I've been working recently also. Um, and also scaling our low ticket offer as well, because even that is also generating a pretty good amount of revenue with because it's high leverage. And yeah, I mean, we can definitely hit that goal, Rupesh. I'm pretty stoked for the next coming months. Yeah, man. Thanks for the time. Thanks for the honest review. Again, like this is like not scripted or something that we planned it out. Uh, I just took in on a meeting today and asked him the questions.
fucking 8 a.m.
Yeah. So, and yeah, thanks for the Rupesh.